In this video, we'll be unloading the kiln. Welcome to Pottery Crafters. I have a few new glazes, some combinations, and I even tried some flux for the first time. This is always the most exciting part. You picture what you think the glaze will look like and how it'll turn out, and hoping for the best. Well, let's take a look. Ooh, nice. Of course, I'm going to start with the biggest bowl. I like this color a lot. This is Mayco Red Gloss, and I put Mayco Flux on the rim. I like how it turned out, but I want to reglaze this and add a little more flux. This one's pretty nice. I like the pattern that it created. These are all Amaco glazes. Arctic blue, textured turquoise, and oatmeal on the top. Pretty nice. Wow. This one turned out really good. I love the handle. So cool. This is Amaco Albany Slip Brown. Beautiful. I love how the colors changed in the carvings. From light to dark. Beautiful. That turned out great. Now this is a brand new glaze I just tried out. This is Mayco Raspberry Mist. And it made no pattern with the smooth surface, but then with the carvings, it really made a nice pattern. That looks really good. I like this glaze. This one turned out really nice too. I love the handles and how the glaze creates a really cool pattern. That looks good. Now, this is the iron luster and oatmeal. It's incredible the colors that the iron luster and oatmeal can create. Even created a nice pattern inside too. Now this one is Amaco Ancient Jasper. I've never had much luck with the Ancient Jasper. I like how the colors break. I'm going to try and reglaze this one also and see what happens. For more detailed information, I have an article on my Pottery Crafters website on reglazing. I left a link for you in the description below. Now this is a really cool glaze combination. I just tried this. It's Amaco Celadon Pear and Amaco Cosmic Tea Dust. That turned out really good. I'm going to do this one again. This is great. Very nice. I just love how the Cosmic Tea Dust separated from the pear. And the handle turned out really good too. Let's check out the next shelf. Second shelf looks great. I like how this plant holder turned out. This is one of my favorite glaze combinations. It's Amaco Indigo Float over Amaco Toasted Sage. I carved on the sides, and that's how it creates this pattern. Now these are my stackable bowls. They turned out great. It's Spectrum Pearl White over Smoky Merlot. pearl white flows nicely down the bowl. I have a video on making these bowls. I left a link for you in the description below. Here's another succulent plant holder. I put the flux around the rim of this one also. I like this Mayco red gloss. This one is the Mayco Raspberry Mist. And I put flux around the rim of this bowl also. Turned out good. I like this color. Now it's time for the last shelf. If you like what you see, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notified anytime a new video comes out. Oh, this is nice. I love the pattern. Now these are also Amaco glazes. The obsidian and indigo float, more indigo float on the rim, and seaweed. This is a popular glaze combination. Oh, now that's pretty. I got a little carried away on the floating glaze. If you're not familiar with making cookies, I have a video on making cookies. I left a link for you below. I also have a video on how to save your kiln shells. This one is still savable. I love these little ramekins. It is all Amaco glazes also. Iron luster, indigo float, seaweed, and Arctic blue. And I think that's why it flowed so much. Put a little too much seaweed on this. I have a video on grinding glaze off of your pottery. I left a link for you in the description below. These turned out really nice. These are 2 stackable ramekin bowls. Turned out great. Now these are Amaco iron luster, seaweed, and Arctic blue. Great combination. This is nice. It's Amaco black obsidian all over. Then I did the splatter effect with the indigo float, seaweed, and Arctic blue. It turned out great. Next time, I think I'll add a little more of each color. I have a video on splattering underglaze also. I left a link for you below. Now I'll definitely be doing this glaze technique again. Well, that was fun. I'm pretty happy with the results. I hope I've given you a few cool glazing ideas. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and check out my other informative videos. Until next time, let's stay dirty.